Mr. Coast, has she been compliant with you previously, or did she not have any attorneys?
No, she was not compliant, Judge. She failed to see me after getting out of jail on May 5th to get signed up with 2-time a week drug testing.
All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jasmine Elizabeth Sarabia, file number 25-22249FH. I have Dave McCready appearing on behalf of the people, and I have Michael Dagger-Margosian appearing on behalf of Ms. Sarabia. All right, there's a contempt of court for failure to appear for rearrangement on May 28th of 2025. And it looks like, what did you schedule it again for today? Mr. Dagger-Margosian, take care of that.
I think the court, I think you would have scheduled it for the arraignment on that contempt, but on the underlying case, it's for arraignment as well.
Okay, so do you waive the reading of the felon? I don't have her for arraignment. Her for pretrial. So hold on.
She failed to appear at the arraignment on May 14th, and it was set over to see if she would appear.
All right, so Mr. Dagger-Margosian, do you waive the reading of the felony information?
I do, Your Honor. We may be able to resolve the case. I'm wondering if I could speak with Ms. Sarabia before we move forward.
So, Ms. Sarabia, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with your attorney. The jail room you are in has really bad audio. It's not going to be your fault. So you need to scoot forward, and then you need to speak really loudly so that he, as well as we, can hear you. So I'm going to open up that breakout room. Go ahead and join it. So, Mr. Dagger-Margosian, how do you wish to proceed today on behalf of Ms. Sarabia?
Your Honor, we are ready to proceed on both the contempt as well as the arraignment on the underlying file.
Okay. So do you waive the reading of the felony information?
Yes, Your Honor.
You received a copy of the prosecutor's request for discovery and witness list?
Yes, Your Honor.
And how do you wish to plead your client with regard to arraignment?
Well, I'd like to, as far as the arraignment, for arraignment purposes, not guilty. However, we do have an agreement in place, and I'd like to enter that today in combination with the contempt.
Okay, so, all right, so, no. So what is the plea offer in this file?
The plea offer is that Ms. Sarabia will be pleading guilty to 1 count of controlled substance possession with no objection to 7411, and the remainder of the information would be dismissed. She also would agree to be compliant.
Hold on a second, Mr. Harrington, I'm going to mute you for a minute. Okay, go ahead, Mr. Dagger-Margosian. So is she pleading guilty to count 1 or count 2? So less than 50 grams, which count?
It would be
Count 2.
Let me bring the information up real quick. It's
count 4.
1 count of controlled substance possession.
Because I have count 1, possession with intent to deliver on school or library property less than 50 grams. So are they adding a count, Mr. McCready? Because I don't think that's eligible for HIDA. And then
Yes.
Count 2 is controlled substance delivery less than 50 grams.
Your Honor, it would be an added count 4, controlled substance possession, the 4-year felony.
Is that
That's
correct,
correct.
Mr. McCready?
Yes, it is.
Possession less than 20 grams, 25 grams.
Correct.
Okay. 4 year. All right. And then she's going to plead guilty to contempt of court for failure to appear for arraignment.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Sarabia, you want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, so we're not picking you up at all, so scoot it as far forward as you can. I'm so sorry, it is the room, I hate that room. So can you repeat your response really loud for me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Perfect, thank you. So you've heard the statement of your attorney and the prosecuting attorney. Is it your intention to plead guilty to the contempt of court for failure to appear for arraignment, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 93 days in jail?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, and then is it your intention to plead guilty to an added count for possession of cocaine less than 25 grams, which carries a maximum penalty of up to 4 years in prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Neither the prosecutor, the defendant, nor anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed any other sentence with the court other than her 7411 sentence would be under the whole, or under 7411 if eligible. Is that correct, Mr. McCready?
That's correct.
Mr. Dagger Margosian?
Correct, Your Honor.
And Ms. Sarabia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Neither the prosecutor, the defense attorney, or the defendant have, or anyone on the defendant's behalf has discussed, wait, I think I already did that. If a guilty plea is accepted, there will be no trial. This means that you will be giving up rights you would have had at trial. I'm going to explain those rights to you now to make sure that you understand them. You have a right to a speedy public trial by jury. You may ask for a non-jury trial. And if the prosecutor and court agree, you can have a non-jury trial. You have the right to be presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You have the right to have the prosecuting attorney prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you are guilty and you do not have to prove anything. You have the right to be present at trial and have witnesses against you appear at your trial and to ask those witnesses questions. You have the right to have the court order any witnesses you have for your defense to appear at the trial. You have the right to remain silent during your trial, not to have your silence used against you. However, you also have the right to testify at your trial if you want to testify. Ma'am, do you understand if your plea is accepted, you may be giving up the right to appeal issues that would otherwise be appealable if you were convicted at trial? Do you understand that, Ms. Rabia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that any appeal from the conviction and sentence pursuant to the plea will be by application for leave to appeal and not by right? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that if the plea is accepted and you engage in any misconduct as defined in MCR 6.310 between now and sentencing, the court will not be bound by any sentencing agreement or evaluation, and you will not have a right to withdraw your plea? Misconduct is defined to include, but is not limited to, absconding or failing to appear for sentencing, violating terms of conditions on bond, or the terms of any sentencing or plea agreement, or otherwise failing to comply with an order of the court pending sentence. If you are not a citizen of the United States of America, a conviction of a crime may result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the United States of America, or denial of naturalization. Ma'am, do you have any questions about the rights that I've given to you?
No, Your Honor.
All right, how do you wish to plead to the charge that you failed to appear in this court as ordered for arraignment on May 28 of 2025? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
And how do you plead to the charge that on November 25 of 2022 in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee that you did commit the offense listed under count 4, possession of cocaine less than 25 grams? Guilty or not guilty?
Wasn't an agreement for me and Michael to plead guilty to that?
Right, you're
Yeah.
pleading guilty to that. Yeah.
Yes, Your Honor.
You want to plead guilty to that?
Yeah.
Okay. And has anyone made any threats or promises to you to induce you to plead guilty to these charges?
No, Your Honor.
Do you understand if I accept this plea, you will be giving up any and all claims that your plea is given as a result of promises or threats that were not disclosed to the court on the record during this hearing, or that it was not your own choice to enter the plea? Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is the prosecutor or defense counsel aware of any promises or threats or inducements other than the plea bargain to induce the defendant to plead guilty? Mr. McCready?
No.
Mr.
No.
Dagger Margosian?
No, yeah.
Ma'am, is it your own choice, or ma'am, has your attorney promised you any particular sentence or estimated what your sentence will be?
No.
Is it your own choice to plead guilty?
Yes.
All right, so Ms. Rabia, on the contempt of court, you were ordered to appear in this court on May 28th of 2025 for arraignment. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you appear that day?
No, Your Honor.
All right, and then I'm going to move on to the underlying felony information. So Ms. Rabia, on November 25 of 2022, were you in the city of Adrian in the county of Lenawee?
Yes.
And did you have in your possession cocaine?
It wasn't in my possession at all, but I got charged with it, yeah.
Judge, can I voir dire?
Yes.
Mr. Rabia, the bag referenced in this case, it wasn't on you. However, it was in your what is called constructive possession. You were in the front seat of the vehicle where the bag was found, correct?
Yeah. I was on
And
the side of the car waiting.
and you knew it.
Ma'am, you got to repeat that again. I'm so sorry.
I said yes, it was on the side of the car, but yeah, it was on my side of the car.
All right, and for plea purposes, you are acknowledging that that was in your constructive possession and you knew it to be cocaine?
I didn't know it was cocaine, but I know now, but yeah. Oh yeah, I guess.
Mr. McCready?
Ma'am, you were in the car because you had set up with Mr. Willis that you were going to buy cocaine from him. Isn't that correct?
Yeah.
Right. And so it was reasonable for you to assume that that bag of white substance was the cocaine that you were going to buy from him. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm satisfied.
All right, has the court complied with MCR 6.302 B, C, and D? Mr. McCready?
Yes.
Mr. Dagger-Margosian?
Yes, Your Honor.
I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of her rights. She does have competent counsel. This court has made no agreement regarding the possibility of a plea or possible sentence in this case with the prosecutor, the defense attorney, the defendant, or anyone acting in the interest of either of them. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Mr. Dagger-Margosian, are you available for sentencings on September 25?
September 25 is fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to set this for sentencing on September 25 at 8:15 in the morning. Ms. Sarabia, you do have the right to be present in person or via Zoom. Which would you prefer?
In person.
In person? Okay, and accept the plea as well to the contempt of court. So I'm going to, as I said, refer this to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. So Ms. Rabia, someone from the probation department is going to come over and meet with you, be truthful with them about your background, the events that occurred, and they'll prepare a pre-sentence report. We'll provide a copy to Mr. Dagger-Margosian. He will review that with you in advance of sentencing. Mr. Dagger-Margosian, is there anything else?
Your Honor, I'm wondering if I may address the contempt bond.
Okay, go ahead.
As Ms. Sarabia acknowledged, she did miss court, and I asked. So basically, what happened is she missed court, and then she knew that that was a bond violation, and that's why she sort of got scared and didn't know what to do at that point. I have in my breakout room, I told her that that's not the proper way to deal with this. It would have been a much better situation had she just contacted the court or contacted me, and we could have gotten this back on track. She acknowledges that that was a mistake. I would ask, in light of the entry of the acceptance of the guilt in this matter, and also with the likely sentence of it being 7411, and I would assume there would be, I'm assuming at this point that there would be no upfront jail. for the sentence. I would ask the court to release her on PR and give her one last chance in this case with her. She has a very minimal criminal history and also just sort of the factors around that I just outlined.
Mr. McCready, I would have her obviously report to Mr. Coast. Mr. Coast, has she been compliant with you previously, or did she not have any attorneys?
No, she was not compliant, Judge. She failed to see me after getting out of jail on May 5th to get signed up with 2-time-a-week drug testing. I actually went to her last known address, got no answer, left my card in the door, and she failed to get a hold of me. So to date, she has not done any testing.
All right, so Mr. Degermark goes, and what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna place a bond on her underlying file in the amount of 10,000 cash surety, so she's getting, but I will give her equal credit on everything. I'm not gonna release her. She's obviously so far been a flight risk, so I'll change the underlying bond from a PR to 10,000 cash surety, and then we'll see you back on September 25 at 8:15 in the morning. Thank you, Ms. Rabia.
Hey, thanks for watching. Please do let us know in the comments what you thought of this video. If you'd like to support what we do here, the best way to do it is to pick up some of our merch. You can find it at courtroomfiles.com.